Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. Shout out to all of you. Let's breathe. Whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. So healthy. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration, sending you all tons of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. The cat down the road said you received it. Deep divers. If the universe removed them, trust the reason. You don't have to fight it. I said, if the universe took them out of your life, trust the reason. Because a lot of people, they blame themselves for why it didn't work out. A lot of people, they still can't understand why the universe would take someone out of their life. Why? Let me tell you this, deep divers. They didn't leave your life by accident. The universe was protecting your heart long before you understood why. Let me explain. Look, the information I'm going to share with you in this video is not only going to blow your mind blown, it's going to empower you to become your greatest version at the same time, deep divers. Smash the like button if you support the real. Hit the like button right now if you support the real, deep divers, because we got a whole lot to talk about. And let me say a big shout out to everybody out there who's joined the YouTube membership. Get full access to all the live stream shows. Click join down below. Also, join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below. And it's finally here. We call it the Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. Deep divers, go and get the brand new book. Feel alive too. Unlock your infinite power. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version is now out on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Click the link down below, deep divers. Look. Did the universe remove someone from your life, deep divers, and you still can't believe it? Are you blaming yourself for why it didn't work out? Are you not understanding why it had to be this way? Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. The universe is rearranging and reshuffling everything in your life to work in your favor. If you're ready to affirm that, just say thank you. How many times does someone come into your life, deep divers, and you're like, this person is so meant to be here, but then the universe has another plan. They leave. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? It's happened to me, deep divers, and I'm sure it's happened to you. It's definitely happened to the cat down the road. What I've realized is that if the universe removed them, trust the reason. No longer am I going to be fighting with why aren't they here anymore? Why did it have to work out like this? Because I realized that the universe knows more than me. I realized that the universe never makes mistakes. I realized that there are no such things as accidents or coincidences. Everything is happening in divine order. Slow motion this side. If the universe took them out of your life, deep divers, trust the reason. I know it's going to be hard because sometimes in your mind, you're like, actually, this was meant to be. And I've realized one thing, deep divers. Not everyone who comes into your life is supposed to be there forever. Some people are only passing through. Some people are only there to teach you something and then keep it moving. Many people believe that if people leave, it's because of them. No. It's because they were never truly meant to be with you forever. It's because the lessons were learned and now it's time to move on. It's because it was never personal. It's because You've got to trust the universe's plan for your life. If the universe took them out of your life, ladies, fellas, trust the reason. Remind yourself of this, deep divers, every single day. Many times they were blocking your growth. Sometimes the universe removes people because you couldn't grow into your higher self while holding on to them. How many times do we meet someone, but all of a sudden we're slacking? All of a sudden we pick up bad habits. All of a sudden we're distracted from where we're meant to be. Deep divers, the math ain't mathing. We've got to remind ourselves, what we think of as a curse can actually be our greatest blessing in disguise. We just dodged a bullet. We just dodged a train coming right towards us. Thank goodness for that, deep divers. Rejection is protection. And many times when someone leaves your life, at first, it hurts our ego. We sometimes question, hey, maybe it's me. We now question our own self-worth. What did I do? But what if the universe, deep divers, was actually protecting you from someone not truly meant for you? I've had to learn to respect that. If the universe removes them, trust the reason. Everything is about alignment. I've learned this along my journey. You got to be aligned mentally. You got to be aligned emotionally. You got to be aligned spiritually, physically. The alignment has to be there. And many times on paper, it looks fantastic. You work here, she works there. You live here, she lives there. You eat this, she eats that. But something just ain't right. You can't put your finger on it. But they leave and you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But the universe is telling you something. The universe is reminding you that actually the shoe has to fit. Trust the reason. If you've just met someone, deep divers, maybe you were in a relationship with them, you were getting close, intimate, whatever, they're no longer here. Before you blame yourself, just remind yourself, if they're no longer there, that's for a reason. Many times we're moving into a certain direction. If other people can't follow us there, the universe removes them. Many times the universe is actually protecting us from people who might sabotage us later on down the line. We've just dodged a bullet. Many times the universe is protecting us from people with ulterior motives. It can see something that we can't, but you don't hear me though. If the universe took them out of your life, deep divers, trust the reason. They had served their spiritual purpose. Not everyone is meant to stay. Some people are only catalysts. They activate an awakening, then leave. And that's the beauty of everything. It's not just because they're a bad person, they're no longer here. They've served their spiritual purpose to come in, teach you something, leave you a lesson, and then keep it pushing. I got a mantra, deep divers. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever stays, let it stay. Whatever goes, let it go. Slow motion this side. It's starting to feel like that old Infinite Waters again. I said, I got a mantra, deep divers. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever stays, let it stay. Whatever goes, let it go. Choose people who choose you. And be present for people who are present for you. It's not easy, is it? If the universe removes someone, from your life, we're like, oh my gosh, this is the last thing I needed. But many times we fail to see that actually, our soul outgrew that connection. What happens when you're graduating and you're with someone who's in kindergarten? What happens when you have dreams to fulfill and you're with someone who wants to distract you from your dreams? What happens if you are working on yourself and you're with someone who doesn't want to do the inner work? Incompatibility. Many times our souls outgrows friendships, relationships, connections, which can no longer do anything for us. It knows. The soul knows. You became a version of yourself they could no longer match. Soul mismatches create separation. And we have to take this into consideration every single day. Soul mismatches create separation. You got a big heart, deep divers. You got a really big heart. Even the cat down the road knows that. But what happens if someone is not aligned with that heart of yours? What if they don't have the similar kind of kindness you have, the compassion you have, the empathy you have? They're hiding behind a mask, deep divers. The universe was doing you a favor. If the universe took them out of your life, trust the reason. I'm not going to argue with it, because if they were supposed to be here, they would. I've learned to realize the universe never makes mistakes. The universe never ever makes mistakes, deep divers. If the universe removed them, trust the reason. Energy never lies. What if the universe heard conversations that you didn't? I said, what if the universe heard conversations that you didn't? Deep divers. What if the universe heard conversations that you didn't? Because you see, the universe sees the intentions, the jealousy, or alignment behind the scenes that you missed. Many times we meet someone, they got a smiley face, everything seems fantastic. But the universe can see through people. It can see into the hearts of men and women. It can see the jealousy. It can see the fear. It can see the envy. It can also see the purity. It can see everything. Many times we miss certain details that the universe can actually see. And the universe, once again, is doing us a favor. Many people have a hard time when the universe removes someone from their life, because in their mind, they were the one. Fellas, she was the one. Ladies, he was the one. You got it in your mind, they're yours forever. No. The universe said no. Don't destroy the next decade of your life. Let me do you a favor right now. I'm going to remove them from your life. I'm going to make a space for someone who's truly meant to be there. Someone that can support you. Someone who's rooting for you. Someone who loves you for you, accepts you for you. I know it's going to be really hard to take initially. Because when the universe removes someone from your life, sometimes you're not ready. Sometimes it's like a personal attack. Sometimes it messes with your mind. And you have to remind yourself that the universe is doing it for the greater good of your evolution. That's what I've had to learn. And I thank the universe for everything. For removing people who aren't meant to be here. And making space for people who are truly meant to be here. Deep divers. If the universe removes them, trust the reason. Trust the reason, deep divers. Remind yourself. They were draining your energy. If someone is draining your peace, your clarity, your mental space, the universe removes them, to create room for healing. And many times we don't even realize this. We're with someone, but our mental health is gone. It's ruined. We're still with them because they now give us this validation. We're just happy we got with them, but then the universe removes them. Because we're spending all of that time and energy on someone who's not even doing anything for us. We got to heal ourselves. We got to heal ourselves. We've got to heal ourselves. And the universe many times knows this. Many times you might get with someone and all of a sudden you're spiraling out of control. They drink, you started to drink. You never used to drink. They're always going out late. You were always in bed early. Now you're going out late. You've changed your habits. The universe can see if you continue along this path, it could be ugly. It could be very ugly. The universe is doing you a favor. If the universe removed them, trust the reason. You needed to heal alone. Some lessons require solitude. You can't elevate with noise, confusion, and emotional entanglement. And I've had to learn this along my journey. Sometimes you got to heal alone. Holding on to someone not meant for you delays your destiny. Okay? And that's what I've had to realize along my journey. Holding on to someone not meant for you delays your destiny. You're going this way, but you're holding on to someone who wants to take you there, take you everywhere, but not where you're supposed to really go. Once again, everyone who comes into your life is coming into your life for a reason. Appreciate everyone who's come into your life, even the ones who didn't serve you, because they taught you a valuable lesson and they were needed. But many people who are coming aren't there to stay forever. They're just passing through. And you have to let go when it's time to move forward. We get stuck because we're still holding on when we're supposed to be moving on. We're still holding on when we're supposed to be moving on. We got to keep it moving. We got to keep it moving. If the universe removed them, trust the reason. They weren't meant to walk into your future, deep divers. Your chapter requires a different circle, different energy, and a higher frequency. Let me repeat that. They weren't meant to walk into your future. Your chapter requires a different circle, different energy, and a higher frequency. Not everyone can come with you along this journey. That's the reason why the universe pulls certain people out of your life, because it knows what is in store for your future. They can't handle that frequency. They can't handle that vibration. They got to fall by the wayside. Deep divers. If the universe removed them, trust the reason. Let me tell you this. You were never ever meant to settle. You were never meant to settle. Okay? The universe will shake your life when you're settling for less than you deserve, especially in love. You're not here to settle just to put up with it. You're here to excel to your greatest version. And that's the reason why many times the universe removes certain people from our lives, because it wants the best for our own evolutionary journey. Deep divers. If the universe removed them, trust the reason. What if I told you their absence is the protection you prayed for? Slow motion this side. Their absence is the protection you prayed for. One more time. Their absence is the protection you prayed for. Realize this today, deep divers. If the universe removed someone from your life, it was doing it because it knew that their absence is the protection you actually prayed for. You asked for peace, clarity, real love, purpose, and removing them was the answer to that prayer. I said, and removing them was the answer to that prayer. We're forgetting what we asked for, deep divers. Let me repeat that. We are forgetting what we asked for. If the universe removed them, trust the reason. Okay? Their absence is the protection you prayed for. You asked for peace, clarity, real love, purpose, and removing them was the answer to that prayer. And deep divers, what sometimes seems like a tragedy because they're no longer around, in actuality is a hidden blessing. A super big blessing. Because you have no idea what the universe has in store for you. And it's going to be amazing, magnificent, phenomenal. Doing a little samba, baby. Raising the frequency. If you're ready for that, deep divers, smash the like button right now if you support the real. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit the like button right now if you support the real. That's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That's better. Join the YouTube membership. Click join down below, deep divers. You're going to love the content there. Join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page, patreon.com/Ralph Smart. You're going to love the content there too. You want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version? Book a session at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions, okay? Click the link down below. And it's finally here. 500 pages. 10 years in the making. Go and get the brand new book, Deep Divers. I'm excited. Feel alive too. Unlock your infinite power. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version is now out on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. And go and get the good ass prana shirts. We have all new designs you're going to absolutely love, Deep Divers, okay? The good ass prana shirts, ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. Deep divers, if the universe removed them, trust the reason. Trust the reason. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, smash the like button right now if you support the real. Share the video with someone, okay? Subscribe to the channel, okay? And leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. It's one love, peace.